We're just having a great noon
We really
here.
are.
I'm so glad I work with you. Let's talk.
Me too. Seriously, we have a lot of laughs though, especially during the noon. It gets to be a little goofy.
We do a lot of laughing here behind the scenes,
We
so
do.
we're just having a good time. All right, let's take a look at our last look of the forecast. This is actually serious. So air quality index alert. So we do have the unhealthy for all, especially around Newport and Westerly right now. Most of us are still in the unhealthy group. So just use some caution outside, maybe limit your outdoor exposure. And here's a look at that wildfire smoke contour as we're going through the day. So we're pretty much going to see it all through our area through the rest of the day today. Also, what we're going to see is a couple of spotty little pop-up showers, so just be aware that those will be passing through as we're trying to get this low pressure system out of the area. So we'll see this again for tomorrow. So hey, let's show back up here Friday and do it all over again. How about that? But Sunday is our breadwinner day here with 80. So kind of looking forward to that right
Skylar's
now.
pick of the week.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to the Sunday of 80 degrees and much nicer weather. Hopefully the wildfire smoke will be out of here as that low pressure system spins off, and that gives us a different wind direction, and we can breathe.
Yeah.
Can't
Been
wait.
a nuisance, I know. All right. Well, thank you, Skylar. And your news continues for First at 4. Thanks for joining us for your noon. We'll be back here again tomorrow. Burning in Canada. Wow, that footage. Now, this is in Quebec, and those wildfires are to blame for the poor air quality in our region again today, and it's even worse south of us. As we take a live look outside in downtown Providence with our Skycam, you can see the haze out there, but it's not as bad as it has been, Skylar. Even from this morning, I have meteorologist Skylar Spindler here at the desk with me. What are your thoughts on from this morning till now? I mean, we were just both outside too. You can kind of still smell the smoke in the air a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little better right now, but now it's going to get worse because of the wind direction. So the wind direction, it is much worse to the west of us. So if you head into Connecticut and into New York City, it's definitely, they're really struggling with the air quality there. But for us, we're getting a little bit of that sliding into our area right now. So we'll keep seeing these plumes move in and out. So our headlines for today, so our entire viewing area, Rhode Island included, is now included in this air quality action day. Now, as we start to head into later on today, we're going to start to see some of those spotty showers popping up around the area. And we are still stuck in this pattern, and we're going to be stuck in this pattern until we get into Saturday morning. So here's a look at the air quality index. It's changed just a bit. So we are looking at the unhealthy area for a lot of us, and even some areas coming in unhealthy for all. So Newport area, you're in this westerly, but again, you can kind of see where this map is taking place. So everything to the west of us, definitely much worse. And there's the bigger picture view of how this is setting up. So for today, we're going to have to deal with this, and here's where all of those wildfires are located. So this smoke is just working its way into the area, and that's because of that low pressure system. So again, as we're looking outside, we can just see how much of that smoke is blanketing the area. And this is good right now compared to what we've seen in the last couple of days. It's 61 degrees outside, and the winds are out of the north at 7 miles an hour, and that's why that's starting to move back in. So as that low pressure system is starting to make its way towards us, it's going to keep pulling in that wildfire smoke into the area. So we are looking at those low 60s in a lot of the area. Taunton sitting at 64 degrees. So a lot of us, we haven't warmed up a whole lot just because we have that cloud coverage sitting around the area. So as far as temperature wise, most of us will be in those mid 60s for our high today. We do have those spot showers that are kind of moving in and out of the area right now, and those winds are shifty. So once they start to turn in from the south and southeast, that'll start clearing our air a bit. But for now, we got to hang in there until we get past this. So as we look at Providence hour by hour, we see we hit those peak temperatures here this afternoon. But then by the time we start to get into the later hours, we have a lot of those increasing clouds. We'll see a couple of spot showers here and there, and I'm going to have more details on your forecast coming up in just a moment.
All right, Skylar.
We use the power of law to get you more than the insurance company wants to pay. Call the heavy hitter.
Call 1-800-LAW-1222.
And now, your ABC6 Storm Tracker meteorologist, Skylar Spindler.
We're weather. Looking at Newport, 64 degrees right now. Winds are calm, so you are having some issues with some smoke there. So here's a look at the temperatures around the area. So a lot of us sitting in those lower to mid 60s, depending on where you're at. 61 in Providence. It's 66 in Westerly right now. So here's a look at the sky cam outside Providence, and it is quite thick and hazy. So this is probably our best part of the day because more smoke is going to start to fluctuate into the area. So as we look at that wildfire smoke map, you can kind of see how this green starts to move in. And then as we're looking around Newport area, that's because you don't have any winds. And when you don't have any winds, you're not moving any of the smoke out of the area. So as these winds continue to shift, even westerly looking, as it's the air quality is going to be getting worse as we head through the day today. So again, we don't get a whole lot of clearing. Now some areas do. So if you're north of Providence, you guys are going to fare better, and even heading up towards Boston, they're going to clear up this afternoon. So not too bad, but for most of us, we're still going to be having some of those issues with that smoke around the area. And that's all because of this low pressure system sitting here, and this is spinning, and as it's bringing in that smoke, it's also helping to bring in some spotty showers for the rest of the day. So we do have that air quality action day that is for everyone in the viewing area, and those winds will be shifting around about 5 to 15 miles an hour. So as we move into tomorrow, expect us to start getting some more showers, except tomorrow they're going to get a little more intense because that low pressure system finally gets over our area. So you can see some more of these scattered little showers popping up. A few might become a little bit more intense, so we'll keep an eye on those as we go through the day tomorrow. But again, you can expect a lot more intermittent rain throughout the day and on Friday. And then finally, when we get into Saturday morning, it starts to clear up a bit, but we still get the rain showers early in the morning. And then by the time we get into the later in the afternoon on Friday, we start to taper off. By Sunday, that's our good day. So get out and enjoy it while you can. We're looking at 80-degree temperatures. Moving into Monday, still not bad. We're still in those upper 70s, but then we do have the rain that's going to start to move in the overnight into Tuesday, so we can expect a chance of a possible thunderstorm in the area, and then rounding out that forecast with some isolated thunderstorms in the mid-70s.
Sunday, absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited. All right, thank you, Skylar. More to come on ABC 6 News at noon. Stay with us.
I was stopped at a red light and someone rear-ended me. I was most worried about how am I going to provide for my family.